Before we begin, I'd love you to imagine for the next 30 minutes there is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to achieve. This is your time, a quiet little escape from the outside world. Today we're creating the feeling of a luxury spa retreat right here at home. So soften your shoulders, take a slow breath in, and let's begin. Allow yourself to arrive exactly as you are. There's nothing you need to do to deserve these next 30 minutes. Simply let the weight of your body be fully supported. Feel your sitting bones settling beneath you. Lengthen gently through your spine. Perhaps your eyes softly close, or your gaze simply becomes quiet. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Or maybe the hands are relaxing onto the legs. Feeling the gentle rise and the gentle fall. Take a slow inhale through your nose and exhale with a long, effortless sigh. Again, breathing in calm. Breathing out anything you've been carrying today. With every exhale, imagining your body becoming just a little heavier, a little softer, a little more at ease. And then when you're ready, taking your time to lengthen the legs out in front of you, bringing the legs to be hip distance or shoulder distance apart, flexing the toes gently back towards the face. Maybe bringing something underneath the pelvis to lift you up a little higher, or underneath the knees for some extra support. And then as you inhale, let the fingertips float towards the ceiling, creating space all the way from your wrists through your ribs into your fingertips and melting into a side body stretch. Exhaling. No forcing, no pulling, just allowing. Breathing deeply in through the nose and out the nose, releasing, letting go. On your next exhale, rotating the torso to face towards the leg, head to knee, releasing here. Imagine every exhale helping you soften just 1% more. Not because you're trying to become more flexible, but because you're learning to let go. Taking a deep breath in and finding a twist, facing to the side, reaching one arm back and the other one forward, keeping the pelvis grounded, and as you inhale again, starting to lift all the way up and gazing over the shoulder as you twist. With every inhale, creating length into the spine. And with every exhale, invite a little more softness. One more deep breath in and exhale, unwind, coming back through center. Inhale, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, floating the other arm down Finding a side body stretch through the other side. Staying here and breathing deeply. Deep breath in and exhale. Rotate the torso and lowering down head to knee. As you breathe deeply, feeling the belly expanding and pressing toward the leg. And as you exhale, releasing a little further. Inhale, slowly coming back up and opening out to the side. Lengthening the back arm back and the front arm forward. Inhale, coming up and finding your twist. Gazing over the shoulder. Deep breath in, lengthening into the spine. Exhale as you let the body gently find a little more space. Deepening the twist. One more deep breath in and exhale, unwind, coming back through center. Bringing the fingertips to face forward, palms down on the mat, lifting the heart up towards the ceiling, and then rounding the spine, chin to chest, tucking the tailbone, and then inhale again as you find a heart opening towards the ceiling, opening up through the front side of the throat. Keeping this flowing from the C shape into the spine, and then a heart opening up towards the ceiling. And when you're ready, making your way all the way down onto your back. Hugging the knees in towards the heart center. Finding some long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out the nose or mouth. Gently releasing and finding a happy baby, lengthening the legs, grabbing hold of somewhere on the feet. Find some deeper breaths here, maybe rocking from side to side or staying in stillness. Doing what feels good. taking your time to let it go. Letting the knees come back together, feet floating back towards the mat and rolling all the way over to tabletop. Moving through the spine into cat-cow. Exhale, pressing the mat away as you round the spine. And then inhale as you gaze up, tailbone comes up. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest, tailbone touch, keeping this going and flowing with your breath. Let your breath become the rhythm that guides your movement. Nothing rushed, nothing perfect, just flowing. Settling back through center, right toes come back, knee bends into the heart and stepping the right foot forward between the hands. Pelvis drops down, finding length into the spine. And finding a twist, right hand to inside of the right knee, gazing over the right shoulder. Deep breaths. If it feels good, you might sweep the right arm back and catch the left foot in the hand, finding an even deeper twist. Soft jaw, all the muscles of the face softening, soft eyes, and unwind, coming back through to the center. Gently heel toe the foot so that the shin crosses the mat, letting the front side of the pelvis soften towards the mat. Maybe staying high here on the hands or fingertips, or you might start to lower down a little bit, coming to the forearms, or maybe coming all the way down. Moving into whatever feels good, that feels like a stretch, but without coming into any kind of pain. Finding some deep breaths. Inviting each exhale to soften a little more, melting down. On your next inhale, slowly coming all the way back up, taking a moment here and coming to release the leg back and switching to the other side, tucking the left toes under and finding a tabletop position through the center. Any kind of movement that feels good here before coming to that other side. Maybe it is to find some cat-cow, or maybe finding some stretching through the side waist. And then taking the left toes back and then drawing the knee in towards the heart, placing the foot between the hands. Front side of the pelvis, releasing down. Length into the spine, finding the twist on the side. Left hand to left inner knee, gazing over the left shoulder. Deep breaths. Maybe you're sweeping the left arm back and catching the right foot into the hand. Deepening the stretch, continuing to breathe deeply. One more deep breath in and exhale. Unravel, coming back through center, crossing the shin across the mat. Front side of the pelvis softens towards the mat. Staying high or lowering down to the forearms or all the way down. Finding your stretch, finding where you are ready to rest and relax. Deep breaths in through the nose and all the way back out the nose or mouth. As you continue to melt more deeply into this shape, you might gently find a rock of the forehead over the mat, a little massage into the space between the eyebrows, inviting the mind to find peace, to rest, and to join the physical body here. As you inhale, slowly coming back up, walking the hands back in, finding the back toes tucking under and coming back to tabletop. On your next inhale, tucking the toes. As you exhale, lifting the hips, sinking the heels, downward facing dog. Releasing here and moving in any way that feels awesome for you. It might be to pedal the feet, maybe it's to bend the knees generously, or maybe it is to find length through the back of the legs. Deep breaths in through the nose and all the way back out. One more cleansing breath in and exhale, bending through the knees, lowering the knees down towards the mat. Resting here in child's pose. Maybe the knees are out wide or maybe together. You might bring the arms down by your sides or maybe extending the arms out in front of you. Finding some deep cleansing breaths in through the nose as the belly expands into the legs. And then exhale, releasing, melting down. On your next inhale, coming back up, placing the forearms down on the mat as you step one foot back, then the other, lowering the front side of the pelvis down toward the mat. Finding Cobra. Shoulders releasing away from the ears. The heart is shining forward as though the morning sun is gently warming your chest. No effort, just openness. Gently moving into half frog on the right side. Drawing the right knee up towards the heart center, using the left arm as support for the head. Allowing the front side of the hips and pelvis to release directly down to the mat. Maybe closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Breathing deeply. Notice where you're holding tension that doesn't need to be there. Could your shoulders soften, your jaw, the muscles around your eyes? What happens if you let them all relax and melt? When you feel done on this side, you can slowly come back up, lengthening the right leg long and drawing the left knee in towards the heart as you lower back down onto the right forearm. Relaxing down. When you feel done here, slowly lifting the head up and releasing the left leg long behind you. Finding a rest on the belly. Maybe the hands are next to the face, or maybe bringing the arms down by your sides. You might bring the head to one side for a while before bringing it to the other side. For these next few breaths, simply rest. There is nowhere else you need to be. Maybe you might feel to stay here in this for Shavasana, our final rest, or you might come onto your back, making yourself super comfy, bringing the arms out a little bit wider, letting the outside of the feet fall heavy to either side. There is nothing left to achieve. Allow the floor beneath you to completely hold you. Feel your breath becoming softer, your heartbeat becoming quieter, your whole body remembering what it feels like to truly relax. Imagine every exhale washing away tension, like warm water flowing over you. Your face softens, your shoulders soften, your hands relax, your hips grow heavy, your legs become effortless. This feeling, this calm, this peace, it isn't something you found today. It has always been here. You simply gave yourself permission to come back to it. Carry this feeling with you long after you roll up your mat, long after today, because you deserve to feel this peaceful, not just during yoga, but every single day. Namaste.